We're here, 30th of June, still been on a very long trek today around all the different churches and chapels and things. The room one has been out at Minston. We're here in Little Munden actually, at All Saints Church. Now, it's about 7:30 in the evening, so I'm not surprised that the church is actually closed. It's a village church. It's got quite a nice piece of history actually. Again, as always, it was built in 1385. But it's on an older structure of 897. Now oddly, it's only in the mid-1800s that there started to be ghostly appearances, and it was a local that actually identified the man as one of the Fordhams, which is interesting, which made a direct connection between Little Munden Church and obviously over at Kelshall Church, where we've been today, and obviously Fairfield. So it's Ralph Fordham in particular, ghostly appearances and strange noises. Now, it's not surprising when we first arrived here, we'll look at that shortly, but when we first arrived here, it's certainly got a sense about it of, it's got a sense about it. And most importantly, when we come around here, just to show you, you might get a bit of the wind because of the noise and things. As we come around here, one thing that my learned friend pointed out to me, which I pretty much walked past, extremely large cross, which is absolutely bizarre. It's actually lifelike. It's the real size of, perhaps I shouldn't be laughing about that, but it is actually the real size of a cross. People always imagine them being very high up and way off the ground. That's not strictly true. When people were sacrificed in Israel in particular, this is a real life. This is a life size of a normal cross, because you can imagine somebody being on there, their feet being here off the ground. So they're only about this far off the ground with their feet, which goes back to the story of Jesus and how Mary actually was able to calm and anoint his feet whilst he was on the cross. Because she wouldn't have been able to do that if he'd have been 8-10 foot up in the air. She could only do it if his feet were round about there. So, as we know, Jesus wasn't sacrificed on the cross, but there were many people that were sacrificed on the crosses. So, over the period of time, mainly thieves, beggars, rapists, murderers, I hate to use the word, the dregs of society, but the less liked people in society, really. When we first got here, we certainly looked at this area as well, going down to what you thought would be an original vestry, but it's far beyond that. One of the other researchers heard a noise and a bang, and another researcher certainly heard the noise of somebody almost shouting. I personally have been down here already, and it certainly has a sense of feel about it right down lower, where you can see in the chamber there. It's something not right, and it certainly senses that something's not right there. So, as I say, it's a shame we couldn't get into the church itself. But as you can see, it's quite late in the day now, but we are going to head off to Royston Church and get a little view over there and see the Fordhams there, and we might even see a few Ford surnames there as well. So we'll see you over at Royston.